You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's something now on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Homecoming to our Hiko's path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Way to get those photos done. Alright. I let out a long yawn as I sit between my grandparents watching the news. This is Haruka Watanabe with your morning news update. Grandma and Grandpa stare transfixed on the white tiger anchor woman on screen. Oh. This is Haruka Watanabe with your morning news update. There's something oddly familiar about her, but I can't quite put my thumb on it. Oh, that's right. She's the one who ran that deep investigative report on the criminal underbelly in Osaka a few years ago. Ooh. Huh. Oh, Grandpa, stop being so sexist. Huh. Women and their cooking. Grandpa gets up from the seat and walks into the kitchen. Looks like the anchor woman is doing a segment on rural recipes. Heh, I'm sure if she came to Minnesota, she'd have more than enough material to work with. Torihiko's dad used to be a famous chef, after all. Hiroyuki, could you get that for me? Okay, Grandma. I get up from the sofa and rush to the phone in the hallway. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Grandpa munching on some leftovers from breakfast. Yeah, there's no way he was going to pick up the phone. Hello, this is Nishimura. Which one is Kyoji? Oh. Which one is Kyoji? I keep forgetting. There's a lot of characters in this game, y'all. Oh, good morning, Hiroyuki. Kyoji, what's up? I saw your game yesterday. Oh, yeah, right, Kyoji, okay. I saw your game yesterday. You guys looked awesome. Thank you. I thought I saw a familiar face in the crowd. Mikazuki said you and Kiroi were there. Thank you for showing up. So, are you free for lunch today? Sure, I was just thinking about what I want to do today. I hear a clap on the other side. Excellent! If you find yourself downtown, why don't you stop by at the Ramon? Mrs. Tuno is having a celebration party for Sotaro and I. Really? That sounds amazing. I'll totally be there. Great, the party starts at noon. We'll see you then. Thanks, Kyoji. See you later. Wow, I didn't expect that. Now I'll actually get the chance to congratulate them in person. They did so well yesterday. It's a shame the bus schedule is so wonky. Hey, Grandma? Yes, dear. I'm heading out now. A couple of my friends are having a party at the Ramon and they just invited me. Oh, another party so soon? You're quite a busy young man lately, aren't you? Huh? Don't put it that way, Grandma. You're gonna make me blush. Yeah, so don't worry about me making any lunch today. I rubbed behind my head in embarrassment. That's too bad. I was just about to try this steak and vegetable rice ball recipe. Ah! The mere mention of what I had yesterday triggers an involuntary stomach movement. Thank you. I'm sure it would have been delicious. I returned to my room and prepared myself for the Ramon. Or is it Ramon? Ramon? I had a really bad toothache yesterday, y'all. I think I brushed my teeth way too hard. Yeah, I was in, pain until, 4 in the morning. It was not fun. Walking down the road again to the Ramon. Jeez, it wasn't even a week ago yet when we had my welcoming party. Talk about deja vu. Although, this time we're having lunch instead of dinner. That counts as different, right? Huh. I get some strange looks as I'm passing by. Ugh! What? It's common to think about these things, isn't it? Soon the nostalgic red paper lanterns enter my view. With slight hesitation, I walk through the front door and into the restaurant. Hiroyuki, glad you could make it! Hi, Kyoji! Before I can finish entering the lobby, Kyoji greets me and waves for me to follow. Sure, I can prepare something like that. Sure, I can prepare something like that, but it'll cost you. Sotaro's mom stands out in front of the counter talking to Pops. Poor Mrs. Tuno. Looks like she's trying to order something special for us. I should probably help her out when I get the chance. Can we make it can we make it just a little bit then? Jeez, I wonder if she can actually afford something like this. Kyoji claps his hands together and calls out to the others who are already there. Good news, everyone! Hiroyuki managed to make it! I rub behind my right ear while my tail swishes gently. Whoa, thanks for coming, Mr. Nishimura. Oh, yeah, right. Southern, Sotaro. Whoa, thanks for coming, Mr. Nishimura. Juichi nods his head at me. Nishimura? Couldn't resist having lunch today, could you? And Shin cuts in too, with his biting sarcasm. Hey guys, it's good to see everyone again. Don't just stand there, Hiroyuki, take a seat. Oh, right. Who should I sit with? Looking around, it's kind of strange there's so few of us right now. Maybe I'll ask Kyoji. In an unusual twist, Kyoji is sitting alone keeping an eye on Mrs. Tenno while everyone else mingles. Hey, Kyoji? Huh, did you want to sit by me? Go ahead. He pulls out a seat next to him and invites me over. I graciously bow to him. This is a nice little get-together. Who's all showing up? He pauses for a moment, wondering what to say. It's no big deal. I know our schedules don't match up today. Mrs. Tenno really wanted to celebrate our victory, though, so I did my best inviting our friends. Tatsuki's busy with work. He doesn't get off until late in the afternoon, so I completely understand his situation. Plus, he wouldn't be able to resist the temptation to drink. I feel a bead of sweat from near my forehead. Yeah, it's probably for the best Tatsuki sits this one out. Torihiko's assisting his father this morning, and the Kadoris are having a family meeting right now, so Shun can't make it. Okay. Torihiko's assisting his father this morning, and okay, I already did that, alright. Last I heard, Konosuke was making a special trip out to Kazunari. I think it was to develop pictures for something. Yeah, I think I know what for. Tora, Shun, and I went ghost hunting with him last night. Really? That's unexpectedly brave of you, Hiro. Hey, it's all fun and games, right? Huh. Don't make that face, Hiroyuki. It's not a problem. Still, it would have been nice to get everyone together again. Say, where's Kuya? He has work in Kazunari. I'm not surprised he couldn't make it, but I invited him anyway. Hey, don't talk about me like that. I'm standing right here. Oh. Hey, don't talk about me like that. I'm standing right here. Eerily right on cue, Kuya walks right around the corner into the restaurant to greet us. Kuya, you made it! Mr. Atsuki! Atsuki, maybe? Thanks for coming. I had to pull a few strings to do this, but here I am. Yo, Kuya! Yo, Hiroyuki! Congratulations on the win, by the way, Kyuji. Sorry I couldn't see it. That's not a problem. You can't help it if you have to work. Yeah. Still hesitant to talk about the job, I see. You banging old ladies for money, man? Hey, man, we all gotta make that paper. Gotta make that money. Oh, I see more of you have shown up. Mrs. Tenno joins the rest of us while carrying a stack of menus. Man, is she always this stressed out? Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. She shakes slightly while placing the menus on a table near our group. It's nice to see Satara's made so many friends here. Practically covering her face, she takes a seat close to me and Kyoji. Are you alright? Mrs. Tenno? I just didn't expect so many of you. I'm feeling kind of bad about this now. I remember Kyoji mentioning a while ago that Satoru's family isn't particularly well off. This is probably going to cost them a lot of money. Maybe I'll offer to pay for my meal. I'm sorry, Mrs. Tenno. I'm more than happy to pay for myself. I'm glad to be here supporting my friends. Without warning, I hear a loud sound under the table. She looks up at me, face strangely serious after the way she's been acting. Nonsense! I would never expect such a thing from you. This is a party. Don't hold back. She stands up again and addresses the rest of the group. Everyone, please feel free to order whatever you'd like on the menu. It's my treat. And then she starts walking towards the bathroom. Jeez. I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but that doesn't make me feel any better. This isn't going to be a problem, is it? Don't worry about it. She's been this way for as long as I've known her. It hasn't been easy for Toro and his mom after Mr. Tenno died. The two of us are talking in a low whisper. What happened? Probably had one of those unspecified wasting diseases that you see in anime all the time. I'll tell you later. Now's not the time or place. He claps his hands together and yells out to everyone. You heard Mrs. Tenno. Don't hold back. Let's enjoy the party. I smile at Kyoji as I look down at the open menu in front of me. I'll just order something simple today. There's no need to have everything extravagant after all. Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy boy. Well, it looks like everyone's finished eating. Feels just like my welcoming party. This is probably a good chance to sit down with someone and talk to them some more. Who should I sit with? I'll sit with Juichi. Hey, Juichi, do you mind if I sit next to you for a while? Go ahead. He scoots over slightly so I have enough room to grab a chair near him. Thanks. No problem. I awkwardly take a seat and glance around. Looks like Shin and Kuya are having a good conversation at the other table. Kuya's discussing something with Mrs. Tenno, leaving Satoru all alone staring at his empty plate. Nishimura? Huh? Oh, sorry. I spaced out there for a second. You do that a lot now, don't you? I guess I do. It's funny, I've never had this problem before I got Torihiko's letter. Though, the more I think about it, I could probably consider the last 5 years as one prolonged bit of spacing out. Nishimura! Gah! Sorry, I'm paying attention, I swear. The corners of his mouth curl up into a wry smile. Whatever you say. So, You know, I sat next to Juichi wanting to talk to him, but for some reason I can't think of anything interesting to ask. You, happy to be back in Minasato? Oh. You, happy to be back in Minasato? Yeah, it's been really nice getting to see everyone again. I fidget uncomfortably in my seat. Come on, Hiro, you're better than this. And it's awesome seeing how much everyone has changed. You're a pretty high-ranking member in your judo club now, right? That rabbit from yesterday seemed to look up to you. Well, I'm the assistant captain. What? Juichi, that's awesome! Yeah. Really? I know you were good at it, but geez, assistant captain? How long did it take you to get that far? I started judo before you moved away. He scratches under his chin. It was shortly after last year's tournament I became assistant captain. Is that so? What happened at the tournament? I won. Like, the whole thing? He sheepishly nods. Man, that's crazy! You should be proud of that, Juichi! Thanks. He snorts under his breath at my praise. I'm sure he gets that a lot, but I'm still happy to see he's successful at something he loves. How did practice go last night? You sure stay out there late? It went fine. There's nothing special. Mostly just drills. The captain and I are working hard to make sure everyone is ready for the big tournament this month. That's right. I think I remember you mentioning that somewhere. Well, are you excited for it? He stares down at the table. Definitely. It sounds like you have a title to defend, right? I guess you could say that. So, what else do you do besides judo? I like to take walks. Yeah, I remember that. You nearly scared me to death when you found me near the river a couple nights ago. Sorry. Don't worry about it. We ended up having a nice time, didn't we? Yeah. Thank you for that, by the way. Catching fireflies with you was a lot of fun. It's hard to tell what Juichi's feeling sometimes. He enjoyed the trip too, right? How about music? Do you listen to anything cool? Please don't laugh. I'd never do that, Juichi. I like classical music. What? Hey! Sorry, it's just... I didn't expect that from you. This is the last time I ever mentioned that. Don't be that way. I think classical music is pretty. Pretty interesting. Well, that's better than what Kenji says. He always makes fun of me for it. Oh, come on, as if anything your brother listens to is sophisticated. You've got a point. Heh, the Kenji I remember was always blasting that loud, screaming rock music junior high kids love. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Teresm Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits and get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.